So I need a service card, but you guys took it from me. I don't know why.
You need a service card and we took it and you don't know why?
Yeah, you guys. Yeah. Like 9 months ago, you guys took my service card, and now I don't have any ID because you guys took my license as well. Well, I was forced to get that license.
Okay, so let me have a look here to see if there's any notes.
Okay. Read the notes.
Hopefully there's notes, because that'll explain what's going on.
Yep, okay, good.
So where do you live?
It's complicated.
DC resident. And you like your card separate like this?
Yes.
Okay, let me read this stuff. So when you say stuff like it's complicated, it's to do with where you live is what the issue is. And like when you come in and you say exactly what you said, there's usually notes, and there is, and I'm just going to read what it says.
Okay.
If I is there a cost to make it one?
No.
Can I keep that old health card as well? Then I can just carry one card around if I needed to.
Exactly.
No, I'll just use this too.
Just your declaration questions and your receipts. Make sure everything is correct. Sign on the bottom.
So going all the way back to January.
I think that's the last time I was in, like around that time. And you guys took my service card, but I haven't gotten anything.
Yeah. So you got a couple of things going on here. I'm just
Complicated was the short of it.
yes. Exactly.
Intern BC services, there's your personal health number right there. So yellow's for driving, white's for healthcare until your card's come in the mail. You're gonna go next door, we're gonna take a picture.
So your BC license was canceled in January. And the last driver's medical you didn't pass. So it says
Wait, sorry, what?
the last driver's medical that you didn't pass.
What does that mean?
What do you mean, what does that mean? So class 1 driver's medical, that was done last year in November.
November, yeah.
When I say didn't pass, like it should show pass on there, but it doesn't.
So do you know what happened?
Hang on. And
Okay.
it says medical approval required before a license can be issued.
Yes.
So just giving you an update as to what I'm looking at.
Got it. See, I got a letter and it gave me 30 days in November, but there was a doctor shortage and it was around Christmas time. And I called, was it Drive Safe BC? And they said that the only extension that I could get is from my doctor. So Dr. Nielsen from Esquimalt, they didn't get an extension. So it got past the 30 days. And then like a week or two after that, I ended up passing the test that I needed to pass. I got 27 out of 30, but it was too late and they already canceled it. So now it's been almost a year that I've been trying to get it back. But I'm not here for that.
Okay.
I have a valid Alberta driver's license, as you can see. And I needed to do a medical to get that in the first place.
Well, how come you don't have Alberta healthcare? Like, do you live in Alberta?
So it's complicated, right? And my
fine.
and my doctor screwed me over, so now I don't have my class 1 license
In Alberta?
in BC,
Okay.
right? Because
Yeah.
my doctor screwed me over,
Okay.
and I've had my class 1 for over 20 years, right? So
Yeah.
that's the complicated part.
Okay.
So, but you guys took my service card,
Yeah.
and I need my service card.
Okay. Well, Well, if you live in Alberta and you have an Alberta license, then you would apply for healthcare in Alberta. So it's provincial services licensing, and the medical cards are both issued by us here in BC. If you hold an Alberta license, that implies you live in Alberta, then you should apply for Alberta
Still
healthcare,
6 foot?
right? You want to keep your provincial services consistent. So if you live in Alberta, which you're showing me,
I understand what you're saying, but I don't
Yeah.
think you're understanding what I'm saying. So like it wasn't my choice to have my BC license taken away from me. Do you understand?
yeah, I get you.
Okay, and so so my doctor screwed me over, and it was automatically canceled, and I'm trying to get it back, right?
Yeah,
But I'm not here for that. I'm here for my BC service card.
right. And I hear that. But you're showing me this, which implies you live in Alberta.
I'm only showing you that because you guys asked for 2 pieces of ID, and you guys took my service card. What other ID do I have? I don't have any other ID.
It
And
looks-
thankfully,
It looks like you live in Alberta.
thankfully, I went to Alberta to get that. Because what kind of position would I be in if I didn't go to Alberta and I didn't get that license?
Okay,
I
well,
wouldn't have any ID, right?
okay,
And I couldn't do business here if I didn't have 2 pieces of ID, right?
that's fine, but it looks...
So do you understand how complicated and how screwed over I'm being?
Yeah.
But anyways, that being
I hear you.
that being said and done, right?
Yeah.
Enough questions about the living situation because I said it's complicated because I'm homeless. Now,
Okay, well, it looks like you live in Alberta when you showed
now
me.
that you've forced me to like talk about this, I'm homeless. So I need my BC.
Well, don't try to make it something other than it's not. When you show this, it looks like you live in Alberta because you have an Alberta license.
I'm homeless. So I need my BC service card, please.
Okay, so I mean, you can talk to a supervisor if you need to, but I can't go ahead when you're showing me this and then I'm reading the notes.
Can I have that back?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm reading the notes.
So pretend I never showed you any driver's license. I gave you a passport. So I need a BC service card because you guys took it away 9 months ago.
Yeah, and I'm saying no,
Why?
because you have an Alberta license and because of the notes in here saying that we can't go ahead with the BC health card. That's what I'm looking at.
Your intern driver's license.
So I don't know what else to say to you, but it does have to do with which province you're living
It
in,
is right there if you need it.
right? Because that's what I was saying, you want to be consistent. If you have an Alberta license, you should be applying for Alberta healthcare. And you should only have an Alberta license if you live in Alberta. So it's getting quite convoluted at this
Okay, you
point.
hang on to
When you
that.
show that, it looks like you live there, not here. That's all I can say.
Oh, okay. I'll just speak to your supervisor then.
Okay. Yeah, I can get you one. You can have a seat and I'll call you up to a different time.
Perfect.
All right, so if you need your glasses to drive.
Here's your receipt for today's road tax.
How's it going, man? I mean, I'm hanging in there.
Sure, just tell my note if you're out here.
You've been doing some digging?
And I'm gonna look at some stuff. So the old health card picture is still there waiting. They were just wanting to get an address updated first.
I remember you saying, I spoke with you 9 months ago, and I remember you saying that, but I haven't received anything, sir.
Is that yours that I downloaded?
So you can provide me a service card?
No. So everything's with our head office now. Do you have any access to email?
Yeah.
Because they're the folks. It's the head office. The residency folks are the
It's a
ones
no-go, though.
that have held they've held that card from coming. Because they need you to update your address first.
My address hasn't changed.
It's just the address on there isn't.
I have my test with me today.
Sure.
This is my
It's your
student.
primary ID.
I'm homeless. So, I mean,
Perfect. That will be your second.
and I live in my car, so
This is my driver license.
the lady was busting my chops about like this driver's license and residency,
Another one.
but
Interim for your learners.
like it was taken away from me, and like that would put me in a pickle, right?
Yeah, it's just it depends on the residency unit. So everything with the residence unit now is if you've got the Alberta license, then it's kind of like they want, if you've got kind of 1 foot one and one in the other.
I understand that, like at first looking at that, one or the other, but it wasn't my choice to switch, sir. Right?
So you can either, it might be easier to apply for Alberta medical.
1803.
That'd be the other option.
So since November 2023, I've been trying to get my BC driver's license back, and she said that I didn't pass the medical for BC, and it's because in November there was a doctor shortage around Christmas time, and it was only 30 days I was given, and my doctor didn't request more time, so they automatically canceled it. But then like shortly after it was canceled, the nurse at the Squamish Medical Clinic did the test and I passed 27 out of 30. But it's been a struggle to get my license back. But I still need a service card, and you guys took that away. Right?
So yeah, but then that comes back around to the same circle on if you're a BC resident, you can't have an Alberta license.
Well, how can I live in my car if I don't have a license, sir?
That's up to you. That's not up to us, unfortunately. But I'm trying to see what we got here.
Okay.
License plate number.
Yeah, health card is still waiting. So if you can take this, because the address on there, because it's not residential. What they have is this, so taking this to get like a nonprofit agency to kind of use their address.
Sorry, I need to fill this out?
Yeah. So the easiest, depending on where you're at, because if the other address you have is if it's the post office on Yates Street, there's the Salvation Building down at the bottom of Johnson. If you can fill that out and they fill out the bottom part,
Class.
you can use that as like the resident. That could be kind of like the residential address you can use. And then after that, they might be able to release the card.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, it's these folks. Because since if you got email, because these are the folks you can always talk to by email. They're the ones.
SIU? Residency?
Residency, yeah. They're the ones that are holding the services card right now.
Got it.
So if we can get the address updated, we can email them, and then if it meets their standards, then they should be able to release the card for you, hopefully.
Okay.
Credit card.
Because
Yeah, Visa.
my ICBC car insurance is up for renewal. It has to be renewed for October 5th.
Yes, sir.
And I think I just did that a couple days ago. So, okay. Thanks for your help.
Yeah.